Okay, now this is November 17th of 2017. This is the 123rd day of me shooting NBA threes, and I played 4 hot shot games before I did this three drill. And this three drill I changed up. I actually, people were talking about how, well, maybe you shoot so well doing this 4-3 because you're used to going position one, going in the order that I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I'm used to the moving from position one to position two, position three, position four. I'm used to that repetition, and so that's why I do it so well. So in this drill, I'm going to I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to start at position 7 and go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then I'm not even going to shoot position 1. I'm just going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to shoot 4 again, and then I'm going to shoot a 5, and then I'm going to shoot another 4, and then I'm going to shoot another 4, and then a 6, a 5, an 8, a 7, a 7, an 8, a 9, a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm kind of jumbling it up all over the place just to show that, yes, going in order, not in order, it really isn't going to make a difference. It has nothing to do, it's like I tell people. People have said, well, aren't you afraid people watching you shoot, they're going to pick up on how you're doing it? And I went, no, I don't believe that's going to happen, because it's all about mechanics and a thought process. It's not just picking up the ball and shooting it at the basket. I mean, if it was just that easy, it wouldn't have taken me years to be able to perfect the shot and be able to do what I do. I didn't just This didn't just happen overnight. I didn't start shooting like this till, like I say, till I was 50, because it wasn't till in my mid 40s when I really started thinking about how come a guy can shoot 90% from a free throw line, but yet can't shoot better than 40% when he's running around the floor. What is changing in his shooting structure and the way that he's shooting? I mean, yes, granted, he's being guarded, but as far as where three shooting is concerned, and you're not really being guarded when you're moving around the floor, what is it that's changing? What's happening to the way that he's shooting at the free throw line in a stationary position set? What is happening in his structure that's changing the shooting percentage by 50%? I mean, that's a big drop, shooting 80% and going down to 40, or shooting 90% and going down to 40. That's 50, 40, that's 40, 50% drop off. There's got to be something that you're not doing correctly that's making a pair, separating the two so much. There's something you're doing. See, like me, I'm basically an 80% free throw shooter, 80 to 85% for the most part. I don't shoot much better than that. I mean, it's basically an 80%. I would say I'm basically an 80% free throw shooter. But yet, shooting inside the perimeter, I'm shooting in the 70s, and shooting behind the threes, I'm shooting 60. I mean, you know, I just wonder why other people can't, and I believe it's because of the flaw in the shooting structure that I discovered that has allowed me to do that. But yes, repetition. It's just like people were going, you know, about I couldn't do what I was doing behind the college three. I couldn't do it behind the NBA three because, well, you've been shooting those college threes forever. You know, it has nothing to do with, you could practice all your life, because, like I say, NBA players have been shooting NBA threes forever, and yet their shooting percentage still is at this point. And that's because, see, if you have a flaw in your shooting structure, well, the flaw keeps you from being more proficient. It's only going to allow you to go so far, and then it's going to stop you. When you correct the flaw, then it opens up. It's allowing you to be more proficient. It's allowing those numbers to change once you change the way you shoot. But as long as you keep shooting incorrectly, you're going to keep shooting the way that you're shooting. I mean, it's just logical. If you're doing something wrong, mechanically wrong, yeah, I mean, there's a right way to doing things and a wrong way to doing things. That's why you have bowlers who can only make 4 strikes out of 10 frames, and then you have bowlers that make 10 strikes out of 10 frames. It's because their mechanics are better than the guy who's only making 4 strikes in 10 frames. You know, and that's the other thing. That's what I'm talking about, the mediocrity. You know, you glorify a guy who shoots 4 of 10 threes, and you down him as being great, and yet if a bowler made 4 of 10 strikes, you wouldn't call him great. He'd have to make 9 of 10. You know, he'd have to be more, you know, of that perfection. Not, I mean, 40%. That's not good. You're missing more than half the time. So yes, but anyway, so like I say, in this 4-3 drill, we're starting at the 7th position just to prove a point. And as you can, and that's why the perfect 56 shots, because I only shot 56 shots. I made sure that I didn't shoot more than 14 shots every time I was, you know, regardless of what number I started at. Yeah, the first drill I'm starting at position 7. The second drill starting at position 7. The third drill starting at position 4. And the fourth drill I'm starting at position 2. So, but yes, that by the time the fourth drill I start at position 2 and end at position 2. So, anyway. And yes, the camera on the garbage can obviously didn't set it enough to where I could see the 3 line for position 6. Because yes, position 6 is between these two, this line here and this line here. Position 6 is here, just like position 5 is between those 2 lines over there. Position 4 is from this line to this line, anywhere inside here. Position 2 is anywhere from this line going this way. Same thing with position 1, this way. And on the misses, I'm not worrying about making the bank shots or shooting the misses. I'm just moving from position to position around the perimeter. I'm not worrying about making the misses making the rebound shots off the misses. That's why I see I'll miss 7 here, and then I'll just go over to 8. This was just about showing that it didn't matter whether I was going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It just was showing that, yeah, I can just do it it doesn't matter what order I do it in. The result's still going to be pretty much the same. So yeah, so you went 7, 8, 9, 10, I'm over here coming to 11. Miss 11, but see it goes over to 12, so I'm just going to grab the ball and shoot it from there, because that's position 12. So I'm just going to shoot it from there, and then I'm going to get it and go over to the corner to 13. And yes, position 13 is position 2 when you start from 1, 2, that's 2, but 1 and 14 are the same, 2 and 13 are the same, 3 and 12 are the same, 4 and 11, 5 and 10, and 6 and 9 are all the same. They're the same shots. The only shots I don't shoot twice in the 14 shots are position 7 and 8, which are in the comfort zone. I figure you don't really need to do those twice. So see, so I missed shot 14, so then I just went straight over to shot 2, seeing how the ball was here. Now I'm going back to shot 3. See, and even on the misses, the balls come back to me because of the perfect rotation of the shot. And now we're over to position 4. And we go over to position 5. Position 6, which you can't see because the camera's set wrong. So that's the first drill. That's 14 shots. Now I'm starting at 7 again. And then back over to 8. Which, yeah, you really can't see me at position 8 until I step across the line. Now I'm shooting from 9. I'll go across the way to 10. Miss 12. So now the ball goes over to 13, so I'm just gonna shoot it from 13. So I'm basically just walking through all of it because, like I say, I've already played 4 games of hot shot, which I generally never do. Now I'm going to go back to position 1. See, I made position 14, but now I'm starting at 1. And we'll just go through. See, I still don't take forever when I cross the line. That was a 3 count and the ball was already in the air. Now I'm coming over to 4 and 1, 2, see, there goes the ball. And I missed 4, but because it came back to 4, I'm going to shoot 4 again. It comes off, now I'm going to go over to 5 now. See, now the ball's heading that way. But I'm going to miss this shot. It's going to go back over by 4, so I'm going to shoot from position 4 again. I'm basically just kind of following the ball where it's going. Miss 4. So now I just go, well, let's go over to 6. See, now these walkers, these women, they like to walk on the court and get in the way. Which, I never understood this. These guys, they have their own exercise room, but they just have to come over here and get in my way. So we go from 5, we go over to position 8 now. Miss it, it's coming over to position 2. But I'm going to take it back over by 7 because the women are all in the way. So I just go, screw it, I'll just go back to 7. But see, that one woman just, you know, they're just walking on the court, they don't even care. They just, I don't know. So I'm going to go back to 7 again. I mean, I would shoot it from the 2 position, but these women just insist on being in my way. I'm going to do 7, and we'll go back to 8. She wanted to get the rebound. They laughed at her. These other women, they like what I'm doing, but some of these women are really kind of just like, I don't care. And why they don't walk way and there's a wall way over on this side that they don't have to walk. See, like this woman, she's just, I mean, what kind of stupid shit is that? I mean, they have their own exercise room, and yet they have to come over here and get in the way. I mean, which is just, I don't know. It's just rude. They don't even care. They just, and this is the kind of stuff that's frustrating when you're trying to work out. I mean, it's like I've asked them before. I said, how would you like it if I went into your little exercise room and dribbled around you while you're trying to do your aerobic stuff? I mean, just got in your way. I mean, you probably wouldn't appreciate that much. So yeah, what makes you think that I appreciate you getting in my way when I'm trying to? I mean, I'm trying to do something here, and you just, oh, I'm gonna get in your way. Screw you. But now this is shot 2, and that started the last 14 shots. No, that was shot 13. That was 14. Yeah. Now this is shot 1. This is ending the third 14 shots. That's ending the third round of 14. Shot 2 here that I'm going to do starts the last 14 shots of the 56. And I make it and it comes right back. So we go back over to 3. Miss it, it goes over to 2. See, it runs to the bleachers. But I go over to 4 because shooting from 4, the women aren't in my way. I make 4, I go over to 5. I mean, they're actually lucky that I shoot as well as I do, because somebody who doesn't shoot as well, yeah, they'd be getting in each other's way a lot. The fact that I don't miss much, they really don't get, I just think it's rude. They really don't get in my way per se, because yes, I don't miss that much where I'm chasing the ball all that much. The ball spends its time coming back to me most of the time. So that was position 7. We're back at 8. Gonna miss that. Gonna get it and go over to 9. We're going to make the last 7 shots here. We're going to make 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then I'm going to end it making one for position 2. So we made 9, we made 10, we're going to make 11 here. And again, even walking, 1, 2, 3, and it's gone. No setting up, no just moving from position to position, getting across the line, shooting. Get to position 2, bam, let it go. I don't sit there setting it up. Now we go over to position 14. 2 shots left in this drill. Make 14. Walk over there. I'm looking at the time. Then I'm gonna walk over here because I'm going, okay, it's probably close to 9, 10 o'clock now. And I'm gonna shoot one last shot. Position 2, and bang, we're done. That's the end of the day's workout.
I played 4 games. I think the Bulls lost that last game. I think it was hitting more for the visiting team than for the home team. It seemed to be that way all day. I think the Bulls lost that last game. I think it was hitting more for the visiting team than for the home team. It seemed to be that way all day. shot like shit until the last game and a half, maybe, and then during that shooting threes, I mean, I probably shot 65% shooting all those threes around the perimeter, and I'm done.
See, and it's amazing that I said that. That I bet I shot 65% because yeah, I shot 67.8. But see, I even in doing it, I was going, yeah. See, I can kind of tell where I'm at here. But yes, for the first 28 shots, I was 17 of 28, which is 60.7, and for the last 28, I was 21 of 28 for 75%. Again, like I say, the consistency.